achievement. Can someone mediate? Nah, if I saw this shit, I'd be like, no, you're all gonna die, so there's no consequences for me leaving.
God, this is so bad.
Badass, you mean? I mean, it's like, I feel like I'm reading a story written by a 13-year-old. No, 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Who was like in love with their mom. Whoa, someone did something that kicked my ass for a second. And then I saved my mom, my girlfriend, who looks like my mom, because my mom's the prettiest girl in the world.
Oh, no.
And you're like, dude.
Oh.
Because, you know, in that innocent time when, like, your mom's the prettiest woman in the world.
I do not remember that time, but...
There is a thing where, like, before kids understand sexuality, they're like, oh, I want to marry my dad, or I want to marry my mom when I grow up.
Because they're the coolest?
Because they're the coolest, and they're nice to me. Like, they don't really get it.
Yeah.
It's not like a gross thing at all.
Yeah.
Sometimes kids just say that because it's like, my mom's cool. Like...
Assuming that your parents are nice to you.
Yeah, assuming you have nice parents. But, like, that's just, like, a normal, non-sexual, non-romantic thing. You're just like, okay, well, my mom is cool. But that's, like, 3-year-olds, you know?
Yeah. That's why it's always so interesting to me, like, so it's actually really common for kids, like, young children, to question their gender identity, like, while they're still kind of, like, figuring it out, because so much of gender identity is, like...
just random things people made up.
Well, and, like, reacting to, like, society's expectations, which is why sometimes, like, you know, I'll just use, like...
Like, tomboys and, like...
Yes.
Boys liking Barbies and girls being, like... No, I like sports, so therefore, and then everyone's like, oh, you're a tomboy, and they're like, am I a tomboy, or do I just like...
Or do I just like what I like, and I get to kind of, like... And
like, why does what I like define my gender,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Like, for some reason, because you want to play sports and, like, want to play in the mud, that makes you... masculine.
Yeah.
Or because you want to cook and like play Barbie, that makes you feminine. But maybe it's just like
you just want to do what you want to do.
Maybe you're just 4 years old and you just want to play with your toys.
I know.
You know?
Yeah. But yeah, it's super common for young kids to like kind of, you know, especially, you know, for instance, if they have an older sibling of a different gender, and they're like, oh, I want to be like them. Like, if they idolize them.
Not to invalidate people who, like, for real are a different gender than what they were born with. I'm just saying, like, shit happens. Mm-hmm. There's people who really have, like, the whole gender dysphoria thing, and that's valid. Look how bored we are. We're talking about gender again.
Yeah.
Every time we're bored, we're like, do you ever think about gender?
Do you ever think about gender norms?
And how they're bullshit and everyone should be able to do whatever they want?
Yeah. Because
that's... every time we're bored. Hey, what do you think about, you know, bullshit society?
Gender is a prison!
I'm feeling oppressed right now.
Oh, can this be done?
Just die. Just be done. Just be over. This game is only like 3 hours long, and it's 3 hours too long.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy dubbing. God.
Okay.
Wait, so now we're normal again?
pun?
Please.
Please.
I like it.
Jeez,
I like it a lot.
Oh, that feels so good. Just choke me a little harder, please.
We had a cool handshake. What about the cool handshake?
Do you think he's actually screaming though?
I don't know.
I wonder if you still get the same like catharsis out of it if you don't really hear it.
You can still feel it. You
Yeah.
can still feel the vibrations and whatever.
I guess I just wonder if there is something else that would make you feel like more tactile that would make you feel.
If anybody here knows a deaf person, or if you're a deaf person who somehow
Murdered somebody, did you scream afterwards?
Oh god, I would not want to be with this guy after what I saw.
No.
Well, actually, you know what? If I saw superpowers, I'd be into it. Why didn't you tell me you had superpowers? Wait. Keep the mask on. Okay.
Oh my god.
Mom. I mean, girlfriend. I mean, whatever.
Is she gonna kiss the mask? Do it. Kiss the mask.
Sheila, mom. Girlfriend, sister. I'm gonna take it off, and
okay.
behind it is gonna be...
Kiss the mask! What did I say?
I don't know how to interpret this anything other than weird incest shit.
Yeah.
Behind the mask is more bird.
Oh my god. See all the like stuff flying off his face?
No.
All the mucus?
Oh yeah, because he's acting.
Look at the mucus.
I mean,
Look at the
everybody
mucus dribble.
in here. Yeah, that's how you know that they're acting really well.
He's going for it.
I hate it when people are acting really well and they always have like one drop of tear dangling off their chin, and I'm like, I can't be involved in this at all because there's weird, gross liquids coming off of you.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
Did you ever see that? You saw the parody of Blair Witch, right?
He's saying that he can't hear her, and that's like he keeps pointing to his ears. Yeah,
and she just doesn't seem to give a shit. Oh, it's okay.
I'm your mom now. It's fine. Please.
It's fine.
This is fucking weird, right?
Like,
this is the weirdest shit.
Yeah. How are we supposed to interpret this aside from incestuous? Is it done? Is it dad?
Hi, Dad. Are we gonna fight our dad now?
No.
Was our dad Birdman? And then he gave it... Does the mask give you powers? Dad. What? Is she dead? I don't...
What? Are we gonna fight him? Why?
Our dad was Bird Guy all along? But why?
This makes no sense.
What does this mean? Dad, why did you do it? That makes no sense. Why? Seriously. Yeah, like really, that made no sense. Is it because I look like your wife? Because that's weird. Yes!
I don't understand.
Join me, son, and together we'll rule the universe. Father and son.
Father and son.
No!
Let the darkness flow through you.
Dad, stop quoting Star Wars. I don't care about that. The prequel sucked. Shut up. Wait, so does he know do we not have supernatural powers anymore because of the mask? Wait, why did we have supernatural powers? I don't understand what's going on.
Okay. God, I didn't want this to be done so bad.
How many? What? can only do power punches, apparently. Oh, that'll do it.
Come on. AJ.
Did you get unplugged?
No, he's just laying on top of...
Don't worry, there's nothing to hear.
Okay.
So...
Hey, do you remember at the very beginning of the game when it said if there's really important things, there will be subtitles, and then the only thing there was subtitles for
was some guy saying, like, yeah, she touched my pee-pee.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
Like, and then I grabbed her, blah, blah, blah.
And then she stroked my cock, and you're like, that's it. That was the only subtitles.
That was the only thing that we
had
subtitles for.
Fucking game.
See... Okay, so we talked about this on the podcast, which I don't know when that will be up in relation to this, but this brings me back to, would we have ever heard of or played this game if not for somebody else doing a video on it?
No, nobody should ever have to play this game. This is a warning. This Let's Play is a warning.
This is a tribute
to the worst game in the world. We don't remember how the worst game in the world went. So this is a tribute to the worst game in the world. They're in sync. What's happening?
Oh, they're gonna explode.
Oh, I was hoping their punches would punch. Are they mirrors of each other? Nothing makes sense. I don't understand. Oh. Did we time travel to be our own father?
Oh.
And then...
What?
Maybe that's it.
He was shot, by the way. He was shot, remember?
But the power of the bird saved him. What if we're our own father and we time travel with our girlfriend to the past to be our own mom? She's our mom. Our girlfriend is our mom for real.
Oh, no.
Like, the power of the bird brings us back, so we are our own dad and mom. It's like, she's literally our mom, girlfriend. Yeah. Because we gave birth to our son, who is us.
Oh, no.
There was a movie where that happened. I won't say the name of it. Where somebody was their own mom and dad. Literally their own mom and dad.
Their own mom and dad?
Yeah, own mom and dad.
How? Okay.
You'll have to see the movie, which I will bring up at a later time, so you won't know that that's what it is.
I'm wondering if I've seen the movie?
You'd remember.
Okay. Yeah, one of these days just be like, hey, Stacey, you should watch this.
Do you want to watch this movie?
Yeah. I feel like you do that with me all the time. You're like, hey, you should watch this. And, like, just don't tell me.
Yeah, well, and then you come back and you're like, what the fuck was that, Mari? And I'm like, yeah, I knew you'd like. And you're like, I did, but what?
Yeah.
Why did you watch it? You sick fuck.
Yeah, the example I always come back to is Bug. Is this the credits? Please do the credits.
Let's give this a chance. See the hurricane of hope, 'cause the trouble with you.
This sounds like Imogen Heap.
I like this song.
Yeah.
I want to just listen to it. Look at him! He's putting his hands next to his ears so he can hear. This is one of the default filters for Final Cut Pro. I'm serious.
Oh, wow.
I like that song. Oh, it's still going.
I'm trying to find it.
Wait, I think they're trying to explain to us what happened. Our mom's the moon! Our mom is the moon! The achievements are lyrics for this song.
Wow. Yeah, this is Imogen Heap.
Cool.
She has a kind of a distinct voice. It's called The Quiet.
It sounds kind of like the theme song for Mirror's Edge one. I wonder if she did that too.
So I feel like if you were to listen to some of her other music, you might recognize some of it. I think one of the songs was on maybe the Garden State soundtrack or something like that.
I'm trying to I think they're trying to explain what happened with the images and doing a bad job. But I'm jamming to this song.
Moonrise.
Yeah, I remember the names of the achievements, and then I saw the lyrics, and I was like, the achievements are the lyrics. So the moon and the sneakers are the things that influence the mask.
Huh.
Square Enix.
Don't put your
Don't put your name on this. Oh, is there more of this game? Okay, so I know that there's 2 endings. I don't know what makes that happen. So shut up. Nobody put the mask on anymore. Just throw it away. What?
Is it just replaying?
Are we rewinding?
We've been family for years.
What?
Nothing's ever come between us until tonight. Until her.
Oh, they're gonna explain it.
That what happening to you is also what's happening to me.
Oh, shit.
You're blinded by grief. Me, by ambition.
Nothing is being explained.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Keywords.
Welcome to Club Rise. And thank you for indulging my little musical escape from the world.
That
Musical escape from the world. Musical escape from the world.
So is this in our imagination? Is that...
It is. The greatest performance of my career. The night I was kidnapped.
What? What? So did she set up her own kidnapping? But what about the magical powers?
Is this game still going?
It's still happening to me. It's still happening to us.
It's still happening to me!
I think this game is like against the Geneva Convention.
It's a war crime?
Yeah.
This game is a war crime.
Where did the powers come from?
Why is this still happening?
Answer the phone or don't. Like, figure it out.
Are we supposed to do it?
Oh.
Oh.
Lala.
What?
I can't sing anymore. No one hears me. I don't hear me anymore.
What? Okay.
I want to be taken away and just disappear.
What?
Is she asking to be kidnapped?
Yeah, but like, why would he
Please
do
take
it
me
for her?
Please.
Why would he do that for her?
The quiet man answered.
That was not an answer.
Okay.
Is this the update that they said was happening?
I'm going to kidnap you.
What? I'm done.
But why? But why would he do that for her? Why? What kind of relationship do they have?
You have unlocked the second gameplay mode featuring sounds and dialogue. To begin the game, go to the chapters menu. No, we're done. We've unlocked the end.
That's it.
We know what we've unlocked? The rest of our lives.
I will stream the version with the dialogue just to see what kind of nightmare that is. But I'm not going to make us as a unit play it again.
As a unit?
But hold on. I do want to look up a plot synopsis to see if there's anything that's ever made sense in our lives. Let's look up the Quiet Man
Game.
game
Plot.
Okay. Let's go to plot.
The game's backstory, told through flashbacks and moment throughout the game, involves a young boy named Dane and his mother Lorraine witnessing Dane's friend Tay fighting with Dominican teenager Isaac over a pair of shoes. Tay eventually draws a gun at Isaac as Dane and Lorraine stumble upon the fighting teenagers. Unaware of the danger, Dane waves at Tay, with Isaac using this distraction to throw the shoes at Tay, and the teenagers proceed to wrestle over the gun, which results in Lorraine getting accidentally shot. In shock, Tay drops the revolver and flees, but it gets picked up by Isaac, who proceeds to taunt Tay and Dane with it, leading Dane to believe that Isaac had caused his mother's death. Isaac gets taken in by the police, but Dane would later face abuse by his policeman father, Robert, so that was his dad, over the tragedy. To cope, Dane makes up a character in his drawings named the Quiet Man, who resembles a plague doctor as a manifestation of his pain. The story proper begins several years later in New York, with adult Dane, now an enforcer for Tay, who leads an American mafia-styled mob and runs the nightclub Club Moonrise. Dane recovers a briefcase full of cocaine from a hideout belonging to Soul 33, a rival gang led by Isaac, and returns it to Tay. Tay displays concern about Lala, a singer employed by Moonrise who has a great resemblance to Lorraine.
Okay, so they're not even related.
But they're played by the same person.
They're played by the same person, but canonically, they're not related. This is just
Apparently
another
not.
person who looks exactly the same.
Yeah. And tells Dane about the suspicious letters she has been receiving, signaled with an emblem resembling a crow with a sewn-up beak. Tay sends Dane to investigate and deal with the apparent stalker. On his way to Lala's apartment, Dane is seen by Robert, now working as a detective. Dane observes Lala through her window as she makes a phone call. While waiting, Dane discovers a deceased sparrow with a sewn-up beak before Tay arrives to meet up with Lala. Dane shows the bird to Tay, who tells Dane to dispose of it quickly, concerned about the stalker's increasing ability to get close to Lala. Tay orders Dane to escort Lala to Club Moonrise, where she begins her performance, only to get interrupted by the Soul 33 gang invading the club. Dane fends off the gang members, but Lala gets abducted by a stalker dressed in a mask and costume, similar to how Dane envisioned the Quiet Man. Dane chases and confronts the stalker, but he ends up getting stunned by the stalker's stun baton, which leads him to escaping. Dane tries to follow, but he gets ambushed by gang members before eventually being saved by Tay's men. Tay's associate, B-Money, wants Dane to call Tay about the escalation of the gang war, but Dane prefers to recover Lala on his own. B-Money ignores Dane's advice and calls Tay's anyway, enticing the mob boss's anger.
Let's skip ahead a little bit, see if there's anything. Dane follows the coordinator to an apartment building. We know that.
Gang member, she faked her... Oh. Although Lala attempts to Tay that she faked her... To explain to Tay that she faked her own kidnapping, Tay orders his men to attack Dane, but then he's saved by Robert.
Okay. At the club, Dane beats up B-Money and Tay's men and tries to talk to Dane out of revenge. As Dane and Robert follow Tay into his office, Tay shoots Robert and tries to explain the death of Lorraine was an accident and expresses bewilderment over how the events have unfolded. So you shot his dad and said, listen, sorry about killing your mom.
Yeah.
About to shoot Dane, Tay is interrupted by Lala, who Tay chases up to the rooftop. Wounded Robert encourages Dane to put on the Quiet Man mask to save Lala. As the Quiet Man, Dane confronts Tay and fights off his men. Facing defeat, Tay decides to shoot Lala, but Dane takes the bullet for her. Tay shoots Dane again, only to have Dane rise up.
Awakened with supernatural abilities, he fights off more men before eventually killing Tay, causing Dane to express grief over killing his friend, blaming himself for the death of Lorraine. Lala comforts Dane, only to get confronted by Robert, now wearing the Quiet Man mask himself. Dane and Robert have a fight that ends in a stalemate. Lala is comforting Dane once more.
One of the two post-credit scenes are played depending on the playthrough. What could you have changed?
The one after the first playthrough... the first playthrough is a flashback that Robert has received a call from Lala, with the latter venting about her personal regret and the former promising to kidnap her, setting up the game's events. The post-credit scene after the second playthrough has Dane being released from prison as a result of his actions and meeting up with Robert, ready to make amends for the events that have unfolded.
What? Wait, that still doesn't make...
So, it makes sense only if you're like, yeah, none of these people ever would have talked to each other about, because it all escalates to them all killing each other for no reason.
Is the reason why because he couldn't hear them?
No. Because
I feel like they kept telling him, hey, this is what happened. I don't know.
Yeah.
This doesn't make any sense.
All right. Bye.
We're free. Marceline.